Hi, Joe Kulas here once again for K-Tactical. Today is going to be a little bit of a video review on the Wilson Combat Competition Match Trigger. Now, start off, it's obviously for 1911, okay? And it's a pretty cool trigger for the money. Now, it has a blued bow with a more of a matte silver kind of finish to it. It's not, it's not really silver, it's more of like a matte. So I don't know. It's hard to explain the differences, but it's more of a, it's not shiny, more or less. Camera can be a little deceiving, so just putting that out there for anybody. Now, anyways, it's a pretty standard trigger. It runs around 15, 16 bucks or so. But it's slotted to reduce weight, just like some other triggers out there. Make it a little bit smoother by reducing the overall weight. Now, as well, it features you can't really see it on the side that much, but you can see it right there. It features the adjustment, so you can kind of adjust the trigger pull, which, whether you're buying this for a cosmetic look or you're buying it for a better trigger, obviously that is a pro more than a con. So, definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to, just going back and forth and, oh, it's a little too light, okay. I'll move it. No, now it's just right. So, pretty easy to do, but, what you're going to do. Now, anyways, the trigger itself, again, is pretty cool. Price point, you can't go wrong. But one thing I'm going to, right off the back, have to tell you guys, these two little black spots, those are actually pins, and as well, when it's installed, you see them. So, again, if you're buying this for just cosmetic look, you may want to go elsewhere to like the other Wilson Combat trigger, which I also did a review on. Feel free to check that. But again, cosmetic wise, I think it's ugly. If you're looking just for performance wise, it's definitely a good upgrade. Makes it a little bit smoother. It looks cool. So yeah, obviously you got that. But yeah. I think it's just one of those things cosmetically. It doesn't look as cool as it could in comparison to this. So, it's a pretty simple review, it's a pretty standard trigger setup as well. Just for anybody that's wondering, it's pretty standard. But again, for price, you can't go wrong. You're looking to do an upgrade from your standard trigger. It's definitely not a bad idea. And as well, it's Wilson Combat. So you definitely have the name brand behind you, and for 15 bucks, you can't go wrong. Again, just kind of, I don't know why I'm going on as long with this as I am. Feel free, again, I got a comparison of these two. Definitely suggest this one if you're looking for overall better quality. But it's a standard, whether you're a replacement, you're building a 1911 whatnot, or whatever. It's more or less just kind of a cooler trigger than your standard. So definitely suggest, getting a better trigger, by the way. But anyways, did a video on how to install these guys. It's detailed. If you're you might be checking out this video because of that even. Definitely feel free to check out the installation video, as it goes through tearing your gun apart, installing the trigger and the hammer, and then completely reassembling it. So definitely feel free to check that out. Thanks again for watching. Feel free to subscribe.